Okay, now that we're finally live, welcome everybody to the live stream. I am Littlejohn Yarns. Thank you for joining me on this video live stream today. The funny thing that just happened, me and Reggie were talking on this live stream for at least 5 to 10 minutes. This is going to be practice. 5 to 10 minutes and nobody was watching. So I'm hoping, I see like one person watching right now. Is it working? Oh, 47.
30.
Oh, yes. The number's going up.
People.
Okay. So if you guys are just joining me here today and you're wondering what is going on this half of the stream, give me long distance high five. I have the wonderful, amazing, talented, also a YouTuber, J Hook Crochet. I consider her like a crochet whisperer. She knows everybody. And she's here today to talk about how to start your very own YouTube channel. And if you don't want to start a YouTube channel, if you're just nosy and wonder what's going on behind the scenes, we're going to tell you all about it. So welcome, Reggie. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous.
You got 5 minutes of us talking together help?
A little bit, yes, a little bit. I'm just gonna pretend that we're talking to ourselves for the next of the live. That might help.
That's what it's exactly like. Just chat. Like I said, when I did my first one with Barbara, it was easy peasy. It felt like nobody else was there until I hopped into the live. I'm still not seeing the comments on the other side.
I'm seeing the comments on YouTube. I'm not seeing the comments on this stream.
Okay, so I got mine up too. My last comment was 209 by Vicky Smallwood. I bet very hot here in Oklahoma and Texas. Okay, we finally got, I can relax. I talk really fast when I get nervous. Did you notice?
Yes.
Really fast.
Oh, wait. Woo, super chat.
I missed it. Oh my. Who donated their super chat? I can't see on my end.
Yay.
Cheers.
It was Jacqueline Green. Am I saying your name right? I'm not sure.
Thank you so much. Everybody raise your cup and cheers. Okay.
Cheers.
What the super chat is, if you're very first time here and you love, did I say this with the last time or just this the new time, Reggie, about the super chat?
You did not say it on this time yet.
Okay.
You said it to me. I know it.
Okay, if you don't know what super chat is, if you're on your mobile device, look down below. You'll see a little $sign. And if you're on your laptop, you'll see a little $sign. You can click that button and donate to any one of your favorite influencers that's doing our live stream. It helps me personally to keep creating videos like this every single week. So I'm going to hop into the chat. So what time is it where you're at, Reggie? What time is it where you're at?
It is 10 minutes past 8 p.m. here.
She's in Germany. I got German.
Yes. I'm representing today. Look at this.
Ooh.
I'm having German beer.
Ooh, I'm having.
Am I allowed to do advertising?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
I wish they could pay us. Okay, so what time is it where you're at and where you're from? I'm going to hop into the chat. Let's see. Oh, we see Blind Stitching Creation. How's it going? Vicky making the virus. So I want to give it a shot. I'm going to try again. That must have been a comment from something else. Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Okay. So I'm just going to hop into everything right now. So Reggie.
Before everyone will kill me, can I quickly say hello to a few people?
Yeah.
Very quick. Hey, Denisha, I see you. I love you. I miss you. Yes, this is just like Zoom. Hi, Gigi. Hello, Gigi the Crochet Queen. And Victoria Price. And Catherine, I already said hello to you. And who else did I see here? Kim Crochet and Knits. Hi, everyone. I love you, girls. Thank you all very much for being here.
Okay. So, Reggie, this is about you. So, how long have you been crocheting?
I have been crocheting for about 10 years now. I started as a knitter. My grandmother taught me to knit when I was a little girl. And about 10 years ago, I told her, okay, I feel like I'm ready to do that other thing that you do now. And then, yeah, and it went on from there. And I do both. I do both crochet and knit, but somehow crochet is much, I don't know, more interesting, nicer, faster.
Faster.
So, yeah.
That has always been my big thing about it. Faster. I love faster. So how long have you been a YouTuber?
I started my own YouTube channel in July of last year. So it's not even a year yet. I have been around the crochet community for a while, but just last year I decided to kind of hop into it and do it myself. And I posted my very first video on my birthday on July 31st, and I kind of hoped that it would bring luck to my channel in some way, and it sort of did.
So how did your first video?
Oh, I was so nervous. You can really, I mean, I did a video, my very first video, you don't see my face, you only see my hands, but you can totally hear it in my voice, how nervous I was. When I watched this, I still keep my first video that I ever did on my channel because I like to look at it once in a while and kind of feel like the way that I made. And I hear myself now, and I can't believe, I mean, I cannot believe, I was so excited. I was as if, you know, I was filming with a camera. I could always edit it, do it, redo it, whatever. But it felt as if I'm live now, you know. Very nervous. You can totally hear it in my voice. But yeah, I think it went on to be quite a successful video in the end. So I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who hears it, but
No, I know for myself, I'm very picky. When I began YouTube, I started about 3 years ago. And before I've been crocheting for the past 30 years, since I was a wee little girl. And I started selling my crochet. I'm sure people have heard this story before. I started selling my crochet, and that became quite tedious when you're doing constant custom orders. If I was going to sell a hat for 25 bucks, if I sold a hat every single day, I would only make $9,000 a year. I'm like, there has to be a better way. So then I started looking into YouTube, and my first video, hi, I'm Littlejohn Yarns. Thank you for joining me here today. It's nerve-wracking. No matter what you do, it's very nerve-wracking. So were you, how can I put, remember how I taught you when I stumble, I instantly go down to my thing. We're going to go instantly into equipment. So what type of equipment do you use for all of your live streams?
You mean for my videos? Because I don't do live streams yet. Yes, I'm not caught up for that yet. My very first video that I ever did, I filmed with this phone. It's not even operational anymore. But you know, I had the thing that I had on hand. I didn't use any fancy equipment. I didn't even have a light. I had to wait until the light in the room where I film was right on the table, and I, you know, tried to get as close to the window as I could. I didn't have anything. I just used this. Now I feel like I have invested a little bit in the past few months, and I have my ring light, which is what's standing in front of me right now, and I have my camera, which is a little bit more sophisticated than the phone camera that I had. And of course, I got myself a larger memory card so I can film long tutorials. And yeah, in terms of equipment, other than that, all you need is your yarn and your hooks, right?
Oh, I just realized why we didn't go to our regular live. I hooked it up. We went live on the wrong stream.
Oh,
that's what happened. But we got everybody here. Let me make that other one private. That was my fault. Oh, darn. But at least we got our viewers here now. They're probably sitting over on the other live just waiting. So I closed it off. So maybe they'll figure out how to come.
Maybe people will realize and come to us.
Yeah, let me hop into the comments and see what's going on in here. Iris Jenkins said, I was in the wrong video, I think. You were. It is my fault, not her fault, my fault. I linked it all wrong. Let's see. Glory says, it all sounds way too scary for me. It is a little bit scary when you start, but it's like jumping off a diving board. You're up in the air, you're high, and once you're in the air, go for it. Look, Reggie, we were just talking. Before the live stream started, we were chatting before you guys were here. Just me and her for half an hour, and we were both talking about how nervous we are. This is like my 50th live stream. I shouldn't be nervous, but my belly still. And Reggie said, I'm nervous too, but she was excited and not afraid. She jumped. What do you think?
Yes.
Now that
I see. Bitchin' Stitches said that she just did her very first video today. Congratulations, and go check her out.
Yay! Everybody, raise your cup. Cheers to Bitchin' Stitches. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Wait, hold on. How do we do it? We can think.
Wait. So, ting ting.
Think. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what I use. Just like Reggie, my very first camera was my phone. My phone was this $50 Android that I got from Amazon because I'm not picky. I'm a mom. My kids and husband, they want the iPhones. Me, all I need something to call somebody. But I put it on a tripod. Let me show you my tripod. Ugh. Simple as this. I have links for all of these down below. Of course, they're affiliate links. What affiliate links are, if you purchase anything from my affiliate link, I'll get a small commission. But I have all the equipment that we're talking about here today down below. So a tripod. And if you ever notice my videos where I'm crocheting on this clean white background, like I have this perfectly white, clean room, it's a 99-cent poster board from the dollar store. So I'll use that as my background. And I use fancy lighting. I use the top-notch lighting equipment that's latest on the market right now. You can get this at the local hardware store for $11.99. But the most important part about this is not just this. It's the light bulb. Reggie was talking about you need that nice daylight. These are called daylight light bulbs. They're 5700K. Don't get the yellow light bulbs. Those will make everything look ugly. Get the white light bulbs. And they're so cheap. You don't have to spend $1 million to become a YouTuber. What do you use to light your equipment, your videos?
I have a ring light. I sadly cannot show it to you because I'm using it right now. It is lighting on me. But I use it for all my videos. And the good thing about the one that I have is that it is also a tripod. So when I film my videos, my camera is actually sitting in the middle of the ring light, and you can bend the ring light whichever direction you want. So you can actually stand in a 90-degree angle and film tutorials from above. Yeah. So my white, beautiful background is just my desk, my white desk.
Perfectly clean. Oh, this is a tip for anybody wanting to become a YouTuber. I see this all the time. People filming. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Nice to meet you. Nobody wants to see all of this.
No.
Keep the camera eye level or slightly above. You don't need, I know
slightly
this is
above. That's what you want to do. Yes.
And everybody likes to feel like they're talking to you. Because I'm looking at Reggie right now. I feel like you're looking me in the eye.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let me and see what's going on. All right. Helen says, I love you so much for being so transparent and for your truth. Saving us so much money. Girl, I love you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh,
Wait, Alysha, you didn't tell them about your wonderful bag over the light trick.
oh. Give me a second. My light filter is on the ground. I dropped it. Nobody likes harsh light, so therefore I have a nice buffer that I put over my lights so it's not too bright.
I love that trick.
So I forgot to put my buffer on my other light. This is my studio right now. I have my clamp lighting just stuck right there. Nothing fancy to be a YouTuber. So, Reggie, what do you use to edit your videos?
I use a program one second. I use an editing program called VideoPad. It is a paid software. You need to buy a license for it, and I use it to edit all my videos. But before that, again, in the beginning, my first, I don't know, 3-4 months, all I used was the Windows Movie Maker, which is a program that's on any computer that uses Windows, and it's just, you know, the easiest available thing out there. They even have nice custom intros that you can put on your videos, and they do subtitles. It's like the easiest program, and it does pretty much everything you need to start. Afterwards, if you want to advance, you can get a more complicated, more advanced program. But you know, that's something that's available to anyone who has Windows on their computer. It's a free software, and I totally recommend it. I did use the program editor from Adobe for a while. I don't remember the name of it. Do you know it, Alysha?
No, I've always been stubborn with my editing. I just can't seem to get off my phone. I do everything on my phone, even when I upgraded to like a better camera. Oh, I forgot to tell you what my other camera is. Once I got done using my phone, I use an ELPH PowerShot. This thing only cost me about $100. It's called Kimura. And all I just do is boop, boop, point, cut, slide, everything fits together. Even when I do it from my all my information from this camera, I can ship all the information to my phone. I tried to go over to doing it on the computer, but I felt like an old dog can't learn new tricks. And I'm like,
everything you learn, everything that's invented after you're 30 is pretty much too complicated, right? That's how I feel, at least. That's how I feel, at least.
I feel like we have to learn so much just to be a YouTuber. It's like, I'm done.
Hi, Natalie. Hi, Kim. Hi. Love you, girls.
You know what? Check into the comments. I'm trying to load up all the information to this new live stream because I feel so bad. I've messed it up. So now I'm loading up the thumbnail. So what's going on in the chat right now, Reggie?
I'll chat to people for a while. I see Priscilla, Distinctive Crochet. Hi, welcome. Hi. Catherine, I don't know. People are talking between themselves. I think we're kind of like background noise at this point.
Okay.
I see. Oh, Marwil. Hi. Hello, Marwil. Blind stitches.
Okay. So next, let's see. I showed you my studio because, you know, I have 80,000 subscribers. I am a top YouTuber. I have my own craft room. Ready?
Sitting on your throne up there somewhere.
You ready to see my whole YouTube studio? Oh, that's my dining room. Oh, that's my daughter's piano. Oh, here we go. That's my living room couch. Yes, I'm in the living room. I turned my living room into my craft room.
Wait, stop. Hello, Helen. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Super chat. Yay.
Our machine doesn't work. I can't hook it up. This is going to be our yay. Thank you
We're
so
going
much.
old school today. Cheers, Helen.
Oh, you're right. Did you get your? I didn't bring a towel like you did. You're smart. Now
I have. You need mine here.
Yeah.
Wait.
Help me. Here we go. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Where were we? What were we talking about? The studio. Where do you film all your stuff at?
I film my stuff on a desk in my bedroom. What you see behind me in my videos when you see me is pretty much my bedroom wall, which half of it is roof. And when I film my tutorials, I just flip the table around so it's facing the other way, and then I film on the white desk. That is my workspace. Whenever I just sit and crochet or do something like that that is not on video, I sit in my living room. I don't have a craft room. I don't have a fancy anything at the moment. Just, simple. Simple is nice.
So what do you say to people who believe you being a YouTuber is just fun and games and easy to do?
Oh my God. It's not. What do I say to these people? I am a mother of two. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I spend most of my day either running after them, feeding them, which, they have this very weird need to keep being fed all the time.
I know.
Playing with them, keeping them busy, and whenever they do me the grace of sleeping for an hour during the day, then I have my entire household to keep during that time. So my time to actually do things for YouTube is either in the evening when they are already in bed, when I am in the situation of I am tired, I just want to go to bed as well, but I have to finish this tutorial or something like that, or on the weekends when my husband is home and he can take care of the children, and then I can be free to film. So most of my filming time is done during the weekends, all in a row. I film, like, I don't know, 3-4 videos in a row, as much as I can. I spend the weekend nights after my children are in bed sitting and editing them and release them in time spaces from one another. But I do not sit and crochet all day and like film myself. Here is what I made today. It did not take me one day to make. I most probably set sporadically over 2 weeks making that thing that I am now showing you in 20 minutes how to make. And people don't realize that when you film a tutorial, you actually have to sit there and make what you're showing people how to do. If I am now teaching someone how to make a sweater, then I actually have to sit and crochet that entire sweater. If I am showing people how to make slippers, then yeah, maybe I can make one ahead of time, but I still have to make one on camera. Yeah. So, and it does not take 20 minutes. If you look at the YouTube video and it says this video is 20 minutes long, that does not mean that I set for 20 minutes to make it. I edited it to be 20 minutes, but it's like a 2-week sweater, So I feel like people don't realize that. I feel like people think that, it's all, like you said, fun and games. I sit and crochet and film myself doing it, and I just have all the time in the world to do that. That is definitely not the case.
So how often do you get the rude comment?
Oh, I have been hated on. But people say, oh, my friend Catherine, who's here in the chat, is going to like that. When people hate on you, then you've arrived. This is your sign. I have I have haters now, so
that's a bad.
I'm doing something right. Yes.
That means strangers don't like you.
You know, the internet is full of people who can think whatever they want, and you can definitely not go into YouTube if you are a gentle soul. If
Yeah.
you are a person who takes things very to the heart, if you are a person who everything gets to you, mean comments gets to you, people will comment on everything. They will comment on the way you look, they will comment on the way you speak. I have gotten comments both nice and mean about my accent.
Yeah.
I have gotten comments from German people who don't understand why I don't do my videos in German, all kinds of things like that. So I'm, you know, you need to have a thick skin, and you need to understand that these people don't know you as a person. Their comments don't reflect who you are, and they actually don't reflect on you in any way other than, you know, you got their attention.
Yeah. Like for me, I always pride myself. My videos are quick and to the point. We were talking about this. My videos aren't for, I mean, the beginner crocheter can follow them. They have written tutorials and a video tutorials. You can make, I got bubble stains, and you can make it. But sometimes people are like, you go too fast. Oh my God. Then somebody says, you go too slow. Or I always leave well, in my newer videos, I always put a gauge stitch for you to size your thing before you start the pattern. And I always get, this turned out entirely too big. And another person, this turned out entirely too small. And on my review videos, those are the ones I get the most comments on, because they're not me showing a tutorial. Usually people just want to do a pattern. But when you're watching my review videos, oh, this girl just likes to hear herself talk. Look at herself in the camera. And if you would know me, I don't talk at all. I am a listener. I am an introvert. I was telling Reggie, she's like, how do you talk for so long? Wine. But I don't know. But I'm able to get past those. Even though those comments, you guys are wonderful. I'll get 1,000 good comments. And it'll just be that one person that says, your earlobes are too big. They are?
Wait, I'm gonna hide.
Wait, I'll let mine out. Let's hop into the comments. I haven't been in the comments in a section. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Aquarian Queen is here. Hello.
Hey, Letty, Aquarian Queen. She is one of our moderators. I'm sorry. I'm just saying hi to you. Let's see. Kim's Crochet and Knit. Sometimes people are intimidated by someone that might be getting further than they did in a small amount of time.
That's true.
Another thing you should understand as a YouTuber, it's great to look up to like gurus or people that you want to aspire to. But what's the word I'm looking for? Don't compare yourself to them. They didn't just get there overnight. That's the question I wanted to ask you. Like, who did you look up to when you began? Like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. Because I know when I started, I'm like looking at everybody's channel.
Yeah, well, there's this girl called, I don't know if you heard about her, Littlejohn's Yarn. I really liked her channel. I like to watch Krista from the Secret Yarnery. She has some very good, I actually learned how to do tutorials by watching Krista. She does really good tutorials. She's a very good explainer. Is that a word, explainer? She explains things well. Yeah, I mean, I love Craig, Fiber Spider. He is very inspiring, in my opinion. He does wonderful knit and crochet tutorials, which is something that I was very attracted to in his channel, because I both crochet and knit, and he became my go-to channel for a lot of things when I was watching videos to get patterns.
Yeah.
I must say that before I started my own channel, I didn't watch a lot of the podcast channels. A lot of the channels that I watch, me as a viewer, I would go to YouTube to find tutorials. So I would, look for how to make this and that blanket, how to crochet baby blanket, how to crochet baby sweater, whatever. So most of the channels that I followed back then were mainly the tutorial channels.
Yeah.
Once I became a YouTuber myself and started recording video myself, I started going on the live streams, on the live chats, and getting to know other people who are on YouTube. And then I started watching those podcasters, and that I got into that through there. So when my channel did not start as a podcasting channel, I had no intention at the beginning. When I just started, I had no intention of sitting in front of the camera. My intention was always to be behind it, and people will see my hands, whether I do unboxing or tutorial or a yarn review. My idea was always, this is all you'll see from me, and I will never sit in front of the camera. But once I got to know those people, those other podcasters, it really like gave me, it drove me. I wanted to do that too. Like I wanted to also sit in front of the camera and show people what I made and talk about, pattern designers that I like, and different things that I found that I just wanted to talk about. And I like doing both. I mean, I really like doing my more informal videos, to give information, the yarn reviews, the unboxings. I recently started doing reviews of independent sellers of different platforms. I would buy things from them and then give a review to their store. So these kind of things I really like doing. And I try to once a month. My channel is not like a once a week podcast, but once a month I try to put one video where I summarize, things I made this month, showing different things, talking a little bit about stuff that I found, patterns that I found. I really like to find designers who are not YouTubers, people who write patterns, and so but I don't do that a lot. But like I said, this is something that really requires time, and you also have to have things to show. I cannot commit to having something to show once a week, going back to our point of having time to crochet.
I want to you talk to other YouTubers and crocheters. I mentioned this about you before. You are amazing at gathering YouTubers. Before I met you last year, this girl has not even been YouTubing a year. She contacted me in November for a crochet YouTuber Secret Santa. She managed to gather all these YouTubers together. I've never interacted with other YouTubers for the 2 years before I ever met this woman. Now I know all these YouTubers. How are you collecting all these people?
To be honest, like you said, the first time I did this in November. It was just kind of like a spur of the moment idea that I have. If you maybe recall the first ever message that I sent you, it was all over the place. It was like, "Hi, Alysha, you don't know me, and you probably never heard of me before, but I had this really crazy idea, and I wanted to run it by you." And my email was this long and had a lot of all over the place ideas, which I was just surprised that you even responded to it. But I had this crazy idea. I wanted to do something together with other YouTubers, getting people together, and I started going. Sorry, I read Catherine's.
Read it. What did you say?
Catherine, because you said that I started collecting YouTubers, and she said collecting people sounds creepy.
You did. You collect crafters.
But yeah, I just, that was the first ever collaboration that I did, and I was very happy to have found this group of 10 of us, I think we were in the end, of people who actually responded to my message and wanted to take place, because I did have people who responded but either had no time to do it, or weren't interested, or were just, I contacted them too late and they already had all Christmas obligations of different kinds. But then those people who responded to me and said, I would love to, but I can't this year, I just kept in contact with them. So, and of course, the people who did take part, I kept contact with them. And I mean, I don't want to go out of my way here, but I would like to be able to call you my friend. I mean, we do chat outside of YouTube.
You are my friend.
So I'm kind of happy to, you know, I felt like it was nice. This initial group of 10 people, I still keep in touch with all of them. So I'm very happy that I did that. And then after I did that, I kind of got, you know, the will to do more collaborations. I wanted to get to know more people and do more things together. So I do yarn swaps every once in a while. I would contact different YouTubers and ask them if they want to do this and that together. Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. But, you know, if they say no, nothing happened, and you say no and you move on. If they say yes, out of these collaborations come wonderful things. I mean, one of the things that you want to do as a YouTuber is not just to, you know, get to know people and have fun. If you were talking in the sense of advancing your channel, growing your channel, these collaborations is how you grow your channel. You get to know other YouTubers, you do collaborations with them, you get your name known, you get your name mentioned, you get your channel out there. It is enough that you did a collaboration with someone and that someone said your name on their channel. Their subscribers will come and check you out. And that's, you know, on my end, that's like the added value, because I told you that right from the beginning, right from the start. I like to be in contact with the people. I'm really happy. I'm making a lot of friends on YouTube, and I really like that. But like, if you are trying to grow your channel, get people to notice you, get people to come look at your channel, then getting collaboration with other people is the way to go. And it's not necessarily doing collaborations with someone who has tens of thousands of subscribers. You know, even doing a collaboration with someone who has exactly the same amount of subscribers as you, their people probably don't know you and your people probably don't know them, and this collaboration is a way to discover new channels for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a super chat.
We do.
Janice Jackson.
Oh,
yay!
Cheers! Where's my bubbles?
Cheers!
I'm getting all over the place.
My son is going to be so mad that I'm using up all of his bubbles.
Cheers to Janice. Wait, Aquarium Queen. She just super chatted. Okay. We're going to give you.
Oh, we have another super chat. Aquarium, cheers.
Cheers. Wait, bubbles.
Wait, and bubbles. You get bubbles too.
Yay. Oh, is that sweat? Oh my goodness. You see my armpit sweat. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. I'm not lifting up my arm no more. See, you can see I'm calm on camera, but I'm physically nervous.
You have your stage face on.
You see where it says Alysha on the screen? That is my armpit sweat stain. So wait, all better now. Okay, my daughter just walked around the corner. She's laughing at me. I'm about to go change my shirt. No, I'm not. I'm fine. So we're gonna hop back into. Thank goodness for this list. Let's see.
Yes.
How I succeed, or probably you two succeed on YouTube. You have to have a schedule. You have to be consistent. Me personally, right now, during this quote unquote sickness, I can't say the word because the channel get demonetized. During this,
we have another super chat.
Oh, cheers! Oh my
God! Cheers! From Kim, the Crafty Nomad. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you so much. Now, every time I blow bubbles, you're gonna see my sweat stains. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Cheers.
It's only natural.
My daughter just said it's only natural. Thanks, daughter. She said you should see her at work. You sweating too? You get it from your mom? Okay. How do you keep a schedule during this sickness?
Hi, Tammy. I hope everything is okay, and I love you very much. Tammy is Twisted Stitches. Everyone, go check her out.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. How do I keep? I as I've said, especially during these special times, I am even more overwhelmed. I think, Alysha, I have told you this story already. I have found myself at nights putting my son to bed, and like half an hour later, I'll find myself waking up in his bed because I fell asleep putting him to bed. That's how tired I was.
Super chat.
Oh, we have another super chat.
Love you both. Cheers.
Love you, Kim. Cheers.
Where's my bubbles? No sweat stains.
Cheers, Kim.
Thank you so much, Kim.
And all your viewers, you are getting 2 drunks today. Yay!
Yay! 2 for the price of 1.
Oh my God, 2 for the price of that's how we should have, market this live.
I know. Everybody, are you having yourself a day cap, night cap, morning cap? Where are you at right now? Are you drinking? Look at my cup. My daughter, when I talk about my daughter, she's not like 5 years old. My daughter's 19, so it's okay. Reggie sent me this cup, and my daughter decorated it for me. Littlejohn yarns, wine, yarn is what I do.
She is a very talented lady, your daughter.
She is. Okay, what were we talking about?
We were talking about keeping a schedule during these crazy times.
Yes.
So as I've said, it has been way harder to do anything, and I have been, I have been finding myself telling my husband non-stop, like, oh my God, I haven't put a video out in over a week. I don't know. My channel's like going to disappear in the stream of other videos coming out because I had no time to do anything. I had to come up with those ideas of how to put out videos in a short amount of time and still have them be quality videos, quality things that people want to watch, and not just me babbling there doing something so that there will be a video out this week. And so, like I said, I have had to have a lot of help from my family and having clear times when I say, okay, now I'm going and I'm going to film, and you guys stay quiet.
I learned from the underground factor, you have to forgive yourself. When you become a YouTuber, you become obsessed with, I need to put out all these videos or nobody's going to find me or I won't grow. You do need to be consistent, but you do have to give yourself time for error. Yes. Like during this, I can't say the word, time of sickness, for a month, I couldn't put out content. All I was able to do was lives. All I was able to do was talk to you. Thank goodness. But doing homeschooling, family, working, I was like, my son is finally taking a break from school right now. Because how's school work in Germany? Because we get off 3 months in the summer.
We get off 3 months in the summer?
In America. Do you get 3 months off for school?
No, one sec. There's a new stream. You have to go to Alysha's channel, Littlejohn's Yarn, and find a new stream. My family's trying to watch it. Trying to watch us.
Streams.
Yeah, they got lost in the other video.
Wait, we got another super chat. I missed it.
Oh,
Unapologetically Mocha, thank you so much. She says, wait, day drinking strawberry daiquiris and watching this tat. Perfect combo. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's bad. I miss my mouth. I'm not tipsy. These are bubble marks, not alcohol marks. Oh, we didn't blow bubbles.
Oh, sorry about that. We have to keep up with everything we have to do on this.
I know. Technology makes us lazy. Usually, guys, I have all these things going off in the background, but it's not working today. So I'm so sorry. Let me hop
You have
into
to,
that.
you have to blow up bubbles. We have to drink. We have to talk. We have to read comments. How do you do this every week?
Girl, it's hard.
Girl.
Okay, Aquarian Queen said cheers. We have cheers from Helen and Charlotte and Distinctive Crochet. That was me this week, LOL. Oh, beautiful works. I'm now needing a glass of wine. You're missing out, or some good German beer. Okay. How I do my schedule. Now that I finally got over the sickness hump, my schedule can finally be back on task. I have my schedule written out perfectly in an Excel doc. I do more than just YouTube. I blog, I sell t-shirts, I YouTube, I write patterns. So therefore, I have to have a schedule. My schedule now is 2 blogs a week, a pattern every other week, but a video every week. And then I have to sell testers. It's chaotic.
Yeah.
But all this work, you're probably wondering, how much are we getting paid? Well, okay, Reggie, wait, this way. Reggie, how much are you getting paid?
Well, Alysha, thank you for asking. I am getting paid 0 for YouTube. I'm actually losing money off of YouTube because, you know, I buy all this stuff, which drive my husband crazy. And, you know, I'm not making, my channel is
Super chat.
Super chat. Who is it? Natalie, Natalie's Closet. I love you, Natalie.
Had sangrias for lunch. Cheers.
Oh, cheers, Natalie and Natalie's mom. Cheers.
Boo, boo, bear, bear, bear. Thank you so much.
Natalie from Natalie's Closet, also known as the Naughty Naked Hooker.
Is that another person you collect?
I have collected her. I have her body in a body bag in my, no.
Okay, see, I'm already off track again. What were we talking about?
Schedule.
Schedule. It's chaotic. You have to have one to grow. So next, I'm going to talk about this a little bit. I don't know how much you know about SEO.
Oh, definitely.
Here's my paperwork. If you want to grow on YouTube, it's almost useless to create videos if nobody's going to watch it. If you're landing on the second page of YouTube, you might as well be in a grave. Nobody sees you. Nobody travels to the second page. So your whole entire goal is to make it to the very first page. And the way to do that, you need to do it through SEO. I've talked about this before. This is called search engine optimization. Let's say you're crocheting a hat. There's something called keywords. This is what you should name the title of your video. You can use this when you create blogs. You can do this if you're putting patterns on Etsy. You need to have SEO. That way the algorithm can find you and know exactly where to place you within the person's search, because all searches are based on relevancy. And how do you prove relevancy? Keywords. All right, so let me tell you what a keyword is. If you're making a pattern about a crochet hat, your keyword is crochet hat. But unfortunately, crochet hat, that's considered a short tail keyword. It's very competitive. Let's say me, who has 80,000 subscribers, and you that have what? You have 1,000 right now? Over 1,000?
I have 1,300 according to
1,300 subscribers. If we both use the keyword crochet hat, because I have more authority, I'm going to rank above her every single time. So therefore, she has to use something called long-term keywords. I have a little. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. What a short-term keyword is. Short tail. Am I pointing the right no, this way? Direction. Such as crochet blanket. She'll never rank for crochet blanket. So she would use a long tail keyword, such as crochet granny square blanket. She has a lot higher chance of ranking on the first page for that term because it's less competitive. Maybe not as many people are searching for it, but she can grab all those viewers. Let me show you another one. I got it all written down. Here we go. That was the first one I was supposed to bring up. Crochet hat. See, short tail. She'll never rank on page 1 for that, but she might rank on page 1 for crochet hat pattern. Did I write crochet hat for women? It's just a crochet hat pattern for women. I forgot some words. But she's more likely to rank for something like that. You cannot just name your YouTube videos the Jessica top.
Nobody's searching for that.
Thank you. Nobody's searching. Nobody's going to type into YouTube Jessica hat. That's simple as that. Whatever your title is, think of yourself as a searcher when you're creating your title for your Etsy page, for your YouTube page, for your blog, whatever it is. Consider what people type in, because the algorithm is looking for relevancy. So you're smart. You put your crochet hat pattern for women. You put that in your title. Don't stop there. Those are called the SEO. You can also use, I think it's LSEO, crochet, not keywords related to that term. Yeah. Let's say your hat is made from, it's a beanie, crochet beanie hat. Make sure you put that in your description. Make sure you put that in all your tags. Yeah. Fill your tags completely. Do you have something to say to that?
My general addition to all, or let's say title to all of this, is you have to, when you go into YouTube, and if you want your channel to grow and you want people to find you, you have to do the research beforehand, before coming to YouTube. You have to understand that YouTube is an engine search. It is the second largest search engine in the world. So there's yes. So if you are on there, if you are on YouTube and you want to be found on YouTube, then you have to know how to get found. In order to know that, you have to learn the algorithm. And if you are a content creator on YouTube and I tell you, know the algorithm, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you need to know what I'm talking about. You need to go and do the research. You have to go and do to study it. You have to understand what naming your video is, what's the difference between the title of your video and your description box, what needs to be in the description box, what are tags, why is it important to use tags, and of course, the three of them together. It is very important to have the same phrases both in your title, in your description box, and in your tags. The element of 3 is very strong, and it makes your video rank higher. It makes your video be found faster, easier, people searching. So this kind of background research is something that's very important to do. If you are a YouTuber and you are uploading your first video and you have that uploading screen and it says title and then it says description and then it says, it doesn't actually say tags. You have to like press a special button that will open the place where it says tags. And then you have to like put in, I think you get up to 13 tags a video. I'm not sure
how many characters, like 500 characters.
Exactly. And if you don't use that, you lose a percentage of the people who might find you.
Yes.
That's very important to know. That's very important to use as a YouTuber. If you don't use this element of 3, you lose a lot in the algorithm. And as I've said, so my general title to all of this is do your research and learn the algorithm.
Yeah, because without it, you're on page 2. You're dead. So I'm going to hop into the comments. I see Sarah says, so we need to push others aside to get in front. It's a competitive world. Kind of, yeah. If you're looking for a keyword, sometimes people don't optimize. Luckily, I don't want to talk about everybody in crochet community, but me and Reggie, we're smart. A lot of crocheters, they weren't using tags. They weren't optimizing their videos. That's how I went from 0 to almost 85 in 3 years, 85,000 in 3 years, because I was beating my competition by optimizing. That's called SEO optimization. SEO optimization. I was optimizing all of my videos. Only way to grow. Let me see what else is in here in the comments.
Catherine is asking, where do you start your research?
Where do you start
about SEO and the algorithm?
I use this myself. In the description box, I put links to some of the people that I follow that help me grow my YouTube channel, such as Brian G. Johnson, Daryl Ease, Nick Nimmin. They give you tips on how to grow your YouTube channel. But there is a cheat, and I use it personally myself. I am not sponsored. There is no affiliation through this company. It's something called Morning Fame. It costs me $3.99 a month. That's it. And it basically walks me through SEO. It tells me everything I need to do. So, see, I can cheat. I don't have to do my research. So when I type in crochet hat, it gives me a list of recommendation keywords. And I'll click on crochet hat pattern for women. And it'll tell me in a little green bubble that says, with your YouTube authority, with how many subscribers you get and how many views you get, you're going to be able to rank in the 3rd position for this. So when I post a video, I know exactly where I can potentially rank. I can almost rank on the 1st page every single time. So Reggie, do you know about Morning Fame?
Yes. I also wanted to say for people who, because I know it, I can use it, but not everyone wants to, invest. Not that it's that expensive, but not everyone wants to invest in that kind of thing. So there is a very easy thing or way to understand at least a lot of the terms that we're talking about, and that's going to the YouTube Studio and taking the content creator courses. They are there for that purpose. They tell you all you need to know about YouTube, about being on YouTube, not just what you need to know to advance, but also things like the community guidelines and rules, which are extremely important if you're going to be on YouTube. And other general information that you should have in order to be on YouTube. And just, you start your channel, the first thing YouTube does is take you through this course, and don't just skip through it, actually do it, do the course. And if you have time and you can put in the minutes, then take the next course and take the next one and take the next one and learn what YouTube is all about.
So let's see, in the comments, Sarah said, that's why I go to the 2nd and 3rd page, because I'll give them a thumbs up. I know how hard it is for them. You know what? Thank you. The 2nd and 3rd pagers appreciate you, because it is true. If you're on the 1st page, nobody looks past. You're guaranteed to get the most percentage of views. But Reggie, I forgot, we were talking about income. We were talking about your income. We didn't go on to my income for YouTube. I'm very open about my income for YouTube. So Reggie, she's still within her 1st year. To make money on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch time hours and you need 1,000 subscribers. Until then, you make absolutely no money. I was lucky when I started YouTube. I only needed like 10,000 watch time minutes when I first started. So I was able to get monetized within 6 months of being on YouTube. It did take me 6 months to get my first 1,000. And after that, I was able to get monetized. And how much I get paid? Per 1,000 views, I'm on an average of $5 to $6. During the winter time, it can go up to $8. How we get paid is through, you ever see the commercials that come on before your YouTube tutorial? That's how I get paid, through advertisements. So I get a percentage of that. And YouTube has the nerve to take 40% of that.
Yes, people don't know that.
I know. It's a 40-60 split. Well, I guess I am using their platform for free. But about $5 or $6 per 1,000 views. That's not a lot of money. So right now, on the off season, I get paid only about $500 a month. It's still good money, don't get me wrong. But I have over 160,000 views in a month. You have to get a lot of views just to get $500.
Yes.
Like, how
Yes.
many views do you usually get a month?
It depends. As I've said, I don't really have the time to put a regular schedule videos yet, and my videos are also, I try to keep them to a certain amount of time. And as I was telling you before we started the chat, Alysha, it took me a while to understand, or to not to understand, but to grasp, to come to the understanding that people watched my video once, they watch it once, they, that's it. So if my video is 30 minutes long, and let's say that they were gracious enough to watch it all the way through, then they watched 30 minutes. So in order to actually get the amount of hours that you need, you need all of your 1,000 subscribers. We have a super chat
from Crochet Chick. I can't read. I've been drinking for an hour and 5 minutes. You were wondering how we do this. This is how it goes on and on.
I cheers.
Where's my bubbles? Oh my goodness. Yay! Thank you so much, Crochet Chick.
Cheers.
Cheers. But the thing about why I can get so many watch time hours over her, I have over 225 videos. So I might have a whole bunch of 2-minute videos, but I got a lot of them. So therefore, I'm able to accumulate more watch time. Because luckily for tutorials, most tutorials will run me from 15 to 20 minutes. But reviews is only like 10 minutes. It takes a lot of work to get to, what is it? 4,000 watch time hours? Man. Oh, there was a question. There's somebody. Oh, here we go. It was from Kath's Eye Catcher, Kathleen Noel. What about 30-minute commercials? Do we really have to watch them? Okay. The thing about commercials, I only get paid when you watch a percentage. You don't have to watch all of them. I think, don't quote me, but I think it's at least 15 seconds. So there's 15-second commercials that are like, you can't skip. Cha-ching, I automatically get that. Thank goodness. Yeah. But the 30-minute ones, you don't have to watch it all the way through. You can just watch. Give me 15 seconds. Give me 15 seconds. Help me buy my baby some shoes. That's all I need. But that's how we get paid. So you don't have to watch all of them. But even though, like I said, for 1,000, you get $5 or $6. But let's say everybody that day just doesn't feel like watching a commercial beforehand, you get paid less. So I'm trying to push out as many videos as I can so I can accumulate more views. During my on season, see, you're just now probably experiencing the view shifts, because in August, for me, from August to February, I get the highest amount of views. And after February hits, it's like people don't like me anymore. I don't get any views. But I learned after years of doing this, crochet has ups and downs. When it's not winter, nobody wants to wear yarn. It's hot out. So let me tell you how much money I can make during the cold months. For YouTube, last year, each year I make more and more money because each year I grow a little bit more. My highest YouTube paycheck was $1,600. That was the happiest I was ever in my whole entire life. But it only lasts for 6 months out of the year. And it drops down to $500. That's $1,000 difference. So you have to be prepared. Like, this money, if you're doing this, is not always consistent. And if you want to make this a full-time job, you're not just going to YouTube. You have to do something else. Reggie, what else do you do other than YouTube? Because I know you do stuff in your Etsy.
Yes, I have an Etsy store. I started the Etsy store with just an idea of selling surprise yarn boxes, because I know our crochet community, our online crochet community, the majority of the the community, or at least my viewers, are not from Europe. And I thought it would be nice to offer surprise yarn boxes who has yarn that people don't know. And so I offer them on my Etsy store, and when you buy them, you will get either a small, medium, or a large box of mystery yarn that you, if you don't live in Germany, you would probably not be able to get anywhere else. And you this is something that an idea that just started. From there, I started using my Etsy store to sell written patterns that I write. But again, as we've said about schedules before, I'm not, in my busy schedule, don't really have a lot of time to actually sit and write patterns. So they're only coming out once every few weeks, or once every few months. The first one is already on there. The second one is coming this week. And the third and fourth one are already in testing. But things are moving slow on that front. But I do like the idea that when I have my written patterns for sale, they stay there. So even in 5 months, people who will go on the store will still see the older patterns that will be there, and there will be a larger selection of written patterns to take off there. But then, yeah, so this is something I do in parallel to YouTube. I have been thinking of doing a blog, but as I've said, at the moment, it's not something I'm able to do. I did write a pattern for the Ice Yarn blog. They have a designer blog, and I did a blog entry for them. But this is all, thank you. But this is all things that, at the moment, I'm not able to keep constant on. So I'm kind of trying to combine my schedule with all the things I do.
You need to get a 10-year-old. You need an older kid. That's what you need. You need to trade. How old are your two youngest? How old are your two?
My older one is 5, and the younger one is 2.
See, make a 7-year-old. You know what I mean? That's more convenient to your time.
I will work on develop something that, you know what? If you give me 2 years, I bet I can get a 7-year-old.
Let me hop into the comments. Twisted Stitches says, I give at least 10 minutes of the super long commercials. I watch 4 minutes, one coming here. Oh, thank you. There was somebody that mentioned something about, it scrolled in the comments, but somebody said, so can you get most of your watch time through lives? Unfortunately, you can't, because I believe you're not allowed to do lives. Are you allowed to do lives?
I am allowed, but not on my phone. So the option to do lives from your phone is only open once you have a certain amount of subscribers or watch hours. I'm not 1000% sure about that. 100% sure about that. But I do know that, I do have other, as I've said, content creator friends who do a lot of lives. It is a good way to get watch hours. There is, of course, the conflict of you either have to have a lot of people on the live at once, or stay for a long time and have, I don't know, 30 people watching for 3 hours, or have good subscribers who watch your lives after they're done, which not a lot of people do. There are people who find it hard to watch a live stream where you communicate with people in the comments when they were not there. So you're actually communicating with other people who are not them, and they find it very hard to watch. So not a lot of people go back and watch live streams unless, like I've said, I think I told you that a few times already, Alysha, your live streams have some kind of subject content to them. And then if your viewers are people who couldn't watch
super chat, we got
hey, Catherine.
Yes, just poured myself a sangria. Cheers.
Cheers, Catherine.
Cheers. I'm gonna need a bathroom break in a second. Oh my goodness.
I can do elevator music while you're out.
Oh, balloons. I'm not balloons. Bubbles. Yay.
My AC is on now, so all my bubbles are flying away.
I know. Okay. We had a comment from Janita Bradford. What do you recommend to get your work out there without having a YouTube channel? How do you build a following on Instagram? Well, I'm going to tell you this. I am horrible on Instagram, so I'm not going to be able to give you a lot of tips. But I did research when I first started getting Instagram. What you have to do is have good hashtags, because hashtags is like regular tags. It's the way how the algorithm finds you, and you have to post all the time and interact with other people on Instagram. I have about 21 or 2,200 followers on Instagram, only because I have YouTube, not because I'm constantly on there. There's people who have no YouTube and has 15,000 followers on there. I haven't found how to make money on Instagram, so therefore I don't do it. I make money when I did, like you did. I didn't have YouTube. I made money on Facebook.
We got a super chat, Alysha, from Tammy at Twisted Stitches.
Thank you. Hugs to both of you. I'm getting y'all. I'm getting y'all drunk. I can't even read. You are.
Cheers, Tammy.
Cheers. You know what?
I'm beginning to think it may not have been a very good idea to tell all my friends to come watch us. I think they're playing a game of getting us drunk.
Okay. I'm going to be a horrible friend. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to give you a topic. Let's see. Because I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to give you a topic to talk about. Let's see. We already talked about working with other YouTubers. How important is analytics? I'm going to come back. But
how important is analytics? Yes. Okay.
You ready?
That's my topic. Yeah.
I got to go.
Okay. So analytics are important. Yeah, it is very important to watch your analytics and also know how to read them. It is something that it is that other screen that you go to see what's the average duration time that people watch your videos. It is that place that shows you who are your subscribers, who watches your videos. There is a bar that says how many of the people who watch your videos are actually subscribers. So that can tell you how many people watch your videos but not subscribe, and that is a very important information to have. You need to know how many people actually get to my channel through different search places, other people's playlists. I don't know, they clicked on a link on Facebook, they saw the video, but they chose not to click the subscribe button. And that gives you some kind of information. Well, I'm missing the right word. It gives you input. It gives you the input on what that video that they watched, what made them watch it for, I don't know, the 2.5 minutes to watch, whatever the average watch time on that video is, but they chose not to click the subscribe button. Mm-hmm. And that brings me to another point that I wanted to bring up, which is calling your viewers to make actions on your videos. Something that's very important that I see a lot of YouTubers do, but you also have to know when to do it on your video. So using your analytics, when you see how many minutes have been watched on your video, then you know where more or less is the time that most of your viewers stop watching the video. So if your average viewing time is, I don't know, 4 minutes, then you need to place your call for action on your videos sometime before that, but it cannot be the minute the video begins.
We have a funny comment.
Okay.
Cass Eyecatcher says, are we test running drunk crochet?
That is a private joke. Drunk crochet is an idea, a collaboration idea that Catherine, Natalie, Tammy, and I are developing.
This sounds entertaining. I'm very good at it. Can I join?
Sure. once we actually make it into a concrete idea,
Natalie's
then
closet
yes.
says, "Moo ha ha ha, drunk." Oh wow. Okay, back to the analytics. And if you find something funny, just put your finger up and I'll pause if you have a good comment. I'll know to All right. So with my analytics, I don't if you already touched on this, just let me know. Like you said, you're able to tell when you go into your background analytics where a crochet video just tanks, or people just shuts off the video like this sucks.
Yes.
Change it. But you also, my hairs just keep getting bigger the more I'm on here. Okay. You can also find out what videos are more successful. I was talking to Reggie about this. She told me she had this video where you take you do crochet challenge. What is it when the person doesn't know crochet? What is this? Remember you said
Oh, my what is this? It's a series that I sadly started it right before the whole current situation began, so I couldn't like really continue on with it, and I hope I can redo it once we are back to normal life. But yeah, I started this what is this concept?
yeah.
Which is a
But that was
game.
like your most successful video. When you have like
It
a
is.
great successful video like that, you should try it on somebody else too. That's probably going to be another hit. For me, last year I did a crochet review video for it wasn't just a review video, it was, how can I elaborate, because I've been drinking. One of my favorite YouTubers that's not crochet, her name is Vivian Tries. She just tries random as seen on TV products. She'll have like 3 products in her video and she'll say, "I rate this 4 Vivian heads." I'm like, and she has millions of views. I'm like, I can do this with crochet items. So I made videos with like 3 crochet items, like a gigantic big yarn or crochet hooks or gadgets, and I would rate them. I'm like, I rate this 5 balls of yarn, and those were a success. I did one. I got, I think, like 45,000 views. I've never had that many views. So I made a whole bunch more, and that took me. That's why I made so much money this past winter, because I read my analytics. I found out what the algorithm wants and what the people want, and I made more of it.
Yeah.
Reggie, we're going a long time, and I'm not even done with this list. Okay, is it too late for you?
No, it's okay.
Are you more relaxed now?
Huh?
Are you more relaxed?
I don't know. I look at myself on our on the YouTube stream because you and I are on the other stream, and I see us on YouTube as well. And I'm not sure if I'm laughing too much, but I laugh a lot. My face is all red. Not sure if that's excitement, wine, beer, the light being right on. I'm not sure, but so this whole event that's going on here. I'm not sure if I can call myself relaxed, but I've managed for an hour and 23 minutes. So wow.
Natural. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have any pit stains or nothing. You don't have bubbles on you.
I don't have sleeves.
That's it. You're a genius. Okay, this brings me to the next topic of being a YouTuber, crochet YouTuber. Personality. If you're going to be on camera, you were just saying, am I smiling too much? No, you're smiling just enough. If you're being natural, if you're being slightly nervous, people don't like fake. They like real people. Just take your personality and amplify it by 10%.
Yes.
It's all about that. We talked about when she started and when I started our YouTube channels, the videos were very robotic. I was trying to be cool like other YouTubers, and don't do that. Just be yourself. So
in general, be yourself is one, or do you, as one of the best tips, I think. Hello, daughter.
Jada stopped in.
Hi.
Hey, Jada.
You get one eyeball. That's it. Wait, I want to point this out. I always point it out because I've always liked my eyebrows. My daughter has my eyebrows, and she cut them off. She cut half of them off, and she paints them up. That goes up like this, like they're evil. Why does she do that? Oh yeah. That's all. That's all I had to say about my daughter. I don't know why she does that to her beautiful eyebrows that I made from scratch. Okay, where are we at?
Wait, I was gonna say something before about something.
Okay. You know what that something is? What's that something?
I was going to say something about something. I know that.
That happens to me all the time. When that happens, I go to the comments instantly. Let's see. Marshall says, I love your big, gorgeous hair. Thank you. I want to tell you a secret. I don't have big, gorgeous hair. My hair is thin. I have 3 clip-ins. I have 3 clip-ins to make my hair look a little bit thicker. You can't see them. They're hidden in there. But I'm not young anymore. I don't know what's happening. The older I get, my eyelashes aren't as lush as they used to be. My eyebrows are not as lush as they used to be. Everything's lackluster, no lush, nothing.
Oh, I remember now. I was talking about do your own thing. So I don't want to sound like a big B, but one of the things that you need to know in order to, I mean, again, I'm not some, I don't have, my channel doesn't have thousands of subscribers. But I think, Alysha, you do, and you can probably agree with me that if you do more of the same, people won't be attracted to your channel. You mentioned your review videos that you did. You did something that no one else did, at least in the crochet world. Your review videos of stuff off of Amazon, Wish, all that series that you did last winter, that was something that was not yet out there. And then you did, you found your thing and you did it, and people were really excited about it. So if you find something that's yours, and or find something that's yours, that's the tip that I'm trying to give here. If you do more of the same, if you do exactly the same what all those other crochet channels doing there, then you're on the same field, let's say it this way. And there's just so many crochet channels that you can watch. You can maybe be subscribed to hundreds of them, but how many of them do you really sit and watch or look forward to their videos when they come out? Or whenever you see on your YouTube feed that a new one came out from this video, is this the first one you click? The reason I'm saying this is because if you need to do you in a way that people will want to watch you, and not any of those other 400 channels that they are currently subscribed to. And no, I was just gonna say, if you do exactly the same thing as all those 400 channels, then you are on the same stream with them, and there's no appeal.
Yeah. When I first started my YouTube, I didn't do crochet. I pull it out every time. I'm going to pull it out again. Here we go. My Addy machine. I didn't put any type of links down below. You can Google Addy, A-D-D-I, Addy machines. This was what my very first couple tutorials were. There were no tutorials on YouTube. There were a few, but not too many dedicated to this machine. It's a knitting machine. If you can't knit or you're too impatient to knit, you can crank out. There's a bigger one. I have a 46 needle. You can crank out knit tubes and panels with these machines. And I was making tutorials for them. And that's how I got my first initial views. And then once I ran out of ideas, I went to crochet. My heart. That's what I truly love. I love this machine, but crochet was my heart. But I was doing, like you said, something nobody else was doing. And that's what I did. There's a woman right now, I don't know her name, but I know everybody has seen her online. She makes these crochet Halloween costumes like the Predator, or
Yes.
like they're just elaborate costumes. She is so niched down.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there like her. You need to become like nobody else. Makes sense?
Exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Marshall
Mhm.
was saying on the same playing field. That's the right expression. You're right. On the same playing field. That's what I meant. If you're on the same playing field with everyone else, then you have less chance. And Catherine was saying you have to find your niche.
Yes. Fine. You got to be an individual. We got one from Jamie. She says, for me, the best YouTubers are the real ones, the one you can see their true personality and a glimpse into their real life. I can identify with them, and not only one who goes through this. Yes, when you said, am I smiling too much? If it's you, if you're a smiler, smile. I found out on my videos where I make mistakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're in charge of the thing because I didn't charge my phone and it just shut down.
Okay.
Oh my, you're in charge of the comments. I'm so sorry. And if
Yeah.
could you let me know my phone shut down? But
We have a super chat from Julie.
Ooh, we got
Thanks
blue.
for all of your help.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Julie. Cheers.
Oh. Okay. So right now, we pretty much got done with all of the questions. If you have any questions about running a YouTube channel, you got two girls that's been doing it for the past year to 3 years. Ask your question now, and Reggie, you're in charge of looking for comments. Any good ones?
We have one from Marwheel, Blind Stitch in Creation. She said, hey, Reggie, can you repeat that statement? I missed it. I had to refresh. I'm not sure which statement that was. If you can remind me what was the
It's
point we were talking about.
Individuality, like niching down, that statement.
Yeah. My statement was that if, as someone in the chat pointed out, if you're on the same playing field with everyone else, then your chances are lower. Let's say it this way. You have to compete with more people who do the same as you. So do yourself, which is that was my point of what I was going to say. Be you and do your own thing. But to expand on that point of do your own thing is do your own thing in a special way.
Yes.
In a way that makes people watch you and not one of the other ones who do exactly the same.
Yeah, I do believe in like complete uniqueness, and we were just talking about that. But also, you can still, with being unique, model yourself after people. Like one of my favorites, I always talk about her. I love Jada and Stitches, and I love TL Yarncraft. If any of you guys ever talk to them, tell them I love them to pieces, and I would love to work with them one day. But when I first started Jada and Stitches, I'm not as funny as she is. I'm not as quirky as she is, but I was like, oh, what does she do to make money? Because I was just starting making YouTube videos, and I was making a good amount of money with YouTube videos, but I wanted to make more money. I'm like, what does Jada and Stitches do? She sells her crochet patterns. So I started selling my crochet patterns too, but on my YouTube side, I still have my own personality. I didn't know I had a great person. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you guys seem to like it. My personality that I'm coming off right now is complete nervousness and fast talking and crazy. Reggie, was I talking like this to you when we were private chat?
No.
This isn't me. It's just, it is me, but it's you guys love the nervous me.
Yeah. There's I'm not going to read all of them, but there's a discussion about editing in the chat. So the gist of it is that be who you are. So don't edit yourself to be something. If you have wait, let me read her comment. It was actually so Anupam Unapologetically Mocha. She says, I think that's why I do very little editing. Life isn't edited, so when I'm trying to do a tutorial and the grandkid crashes the video, I keep her in the video. And then Natalie said, Natalie's Closet, she said, exactly, I don't edit. What I say and what I do is what I say and what I do. Just edit for my intro and outro video. So
you can answer this one if you want to.
I will let you answer too. I just want to say, in terms of podcasting, or I don't know, I'm not sure about doing a review, but if you talk or you know, lose your point or say certain things, or this is something, okay, there's a difference between not editing because what I say is what I do, or what I say is what I say, and not editing for, you know, if you watch a video of someone podcasting and out of the 10 minutes, 2 minutes is them trying to rearrange their thoughts, then this is something you do need to edit. But if, as you said, you're doing a podcast and you're talking about something and your grandkid runs in or whatever, so you know, the little things, the little cute things of life is something else. It's not the same as someone's doing a video and not having what they want to say in their head. And then, I mean, now we are live, so if we lose our train of thought, that's natural. But if this was me and you recording a video and then uploading it later, then we would probably cut off all those places where we couldn't find our words or whatever. I mean, you and me, I don't know how other people would do it. But in my, at least in, again, this is my personal opinion. I know when I watch videos, if someone is sitting there and trying to tell a story, but half of the time they're just saying, I would do the face that you just did. So, I mean, that's not to say that that's something bad. It's something that if you do a lot of podcasting, you need to be aware of. So don't edit yourself in the computer, but edit yourself while you film. Catch yourself in those moments and try to not be in those moments. And also, different about doing tutorials. I think that's something that you and I, Alysha, spoke in one of our chats. Tutorials is something you do need to edit. People who watch tutorials watch your video to learn how to make something. They cannot watch you do it wrong, frog it, and do it again. They cannot watch you say, do a double crochet and then a single crochet. Wait, no, do 2 double crochet and then a single crochet. They cannot, because they are following your tutorial in order to make something. So tutorials is, in my opinion, as and if there are people in the chat who think differently, then I would love to hear your opinion. But if you are watching a tutorial and your goal is to make something, follow these tutorials, then you have to edit it. People will not watch a tutorial that half of it is you trying to remember how to do that or going back and forth. I mean, I'm not just making this up. I watched a tutorial like this just the other week. I watched someone explaining how to make something, and she was frogging and doing the row again on camera. I stopped watching her tutorial at this second, because if you are trying to teach me how to do something and you don't know how to do it, then I can't learn from you. And so that is just talking about tutorials alone. I feel that tutorials is something you have to edit, and the people who watch your video have to be able to follow it through and actually make it with you. They cannot make the mistakes together with you, frog it together with you, and they cannot, you know, do all those little adjustments that shouldn't be there. And one more thing about tutorials, if your channel is about doing tutorials, you have to decide before you start recording is your tutorial for completely beginners who have never done a stitch in their lives, or people who already know how to crochet and are only following your tutorial to make that specific pattern? And the reason why I say it is I think Alysha can continue that thought. Explaining stitches is something that experienced crocheters cannot hear.
Yeah. I would just like to say everything that she said, I agree. I can't elaborate it on it anymore other than I can't. But like she said, with experienced crocheters, let them know in the beginning what this is. I'm not going to say any YouTuber's name. Me and Reggie talked about it behind the scenes. They're great YouTubers, but sometimes there's nothing worse than you came to a video tutorial and you're going to create a crochet sweater. If you're creating a crochet sweater, you're not a beginner. You know how to crochet. And the person says, okay, we're going to make a double crochet. Yarn over. And you're like, Jesus, how long is it going to take me to get through this pattern? And you're going to show me every double crochet stitch. So let them know ahead of time what's going on and what type of pattern it's going to be.
We just got a super chat
Who
from
was it?
Kimberlina Honeywell. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your
glad
name.
you read that name. Thank you so much,
Cheers.
Kimberlina. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the help I have received from you, Littlejohn Yarns. Cheers. Ooh. Where's my bubbles? You guys are going to have me and Reggie. Whew.
I had to refill my beer now.
I'm already on my second cup. I've been drinking, Reggie. I've been drinking. Okay, I see something from Gigi, the Crochet Queen. Some YouTube channels, the younger ones, seem to talk for a long time before they do a tutorial. I move on. There is nothing worse than people talking about their cats and dogs and kids. And I came here for a hat. That's it. That's it. I don't care about your day. You can podcast. Tell me about your cat. On this tutorial, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
What else? Jamie says, I agree. That's why I don't do videos, because I have 4 kids. I could not possibly get the alone time. It would be total chaos. Reggie, this sounds like you.
Yeah, that brings me back to the point that we were talking about before, managing your time. I also have, as I've mentioned, no time to do anything. And yeah, you just need to make the time. You need to get your family, your friends, your people around you to help. And as I've said, you can film 3-4 videos on one day and then just spend the time during the week whenever you have the time to edit, to do what you need to do on them, and upload them. Speaking of uploading, if there are YouTubers there who are still not using that option, you can time your videos ahead, upload them, and tell YouTube when to release them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Instead of, I want my video to be released today at 5 p.m. So today at 4 p.m. I will sit and write everything into the description box. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is edit your videos, upload all of them one after the other, and time them. Tell YouTube, release this one on Tuesday at 5 p.m., release this one on Wednesday at and then you don't have to give any more time to YouTube on that week. You've uploaded, you did all your stuff, and now leave YouTube for 2 weeks and let your videos upload by themselves.
See, that is a great one. I didn't even know. I'm like, I didn't even think about doing that. Man, thank you. You helped me out. All right, I think somebody had a very good comment. Where is it? Okay, it scrolled. Oh, man. We had that one. I don't know. I'm just going to read a random one. Virgie says, I agree. I'm not a fan of the rambling. I skip through it if I really want to make it or move on. I don't ramble in my tutorials, but the first minute of all my tutorials, I do something called a pattern breakdown. Because sometimes when you hop into a tutorial, you don't know all you see is stitches. You see nothing else. I take you through. First, we're going to make the sole. Then we're going to make the heel. Then we're going to make the top of the shoe. It's step by steps. So, and at the beginning of that, I'll put pattern starts in my edited in. Pattern starts at 1 minute and 1 second. So you can just scroll through. You don't have to be like, oh, when is this going to start? My video tells you, you can skip ahead to 1 minute. Let me get one
Alysha,
more. Go ahead.
We have a comment from Mar Will. She says,
Okay.
Hi, Reggie and Alysha. I would like to challenge both of you to do a video blindfolded and tell me how your experience was.
Okay, everybody who doesn't know, well, you can probably see from her name, Marwell, she is blind. So you know what? That is a good one. We should do that one together.
I'm in, and contact me to my email address, or just comment down in the chat if your email address is somewhere on your channel. I will find you and I will contact you.
She collects you. She'll find you.
Yes, I will collect you.
That is a good video. I can't imagine. We should both do it. One for mine and one for yours. We can both feature on each of our channels.
Yes.
Yay.
We had another comment from Distinctive Crochet. She asked, do you pick a certain time of day to answer comments, or just as they come up?
When I first started, I just answered comments all day long. But the more you grow, the harder it is to answer comments. So typically I try to answer comments at the end of the night, and I still can't like answer them all. Like I try not to be, I can't think of the word. I don't want to be rude to anybody.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to feel like they have a piece of my time, but it's tough. Once you get to a certain growth in YouTube, it's almost impossible to answer all your comments. I get hundreds of comments a day. I get hundreds of comments on my emails and in my Facebook. It's tough, but if you want to grow, that's another trigger to the algorithm. Comment on every single video. When I started, I commented on every single video. It triggers the algorithm that says you're great.
Yeah, I'm still in the point where I can sort of keep track of the comments on my videos, and the thing is, YouTube work in a certain way, and as your channel grows, you get less and less as a creator. You get less and less notifications about comments and likes and things like that on your video, and more you have to do the work and go to the YouTube studio and press on your videos comments and go through the comments, and if you want to keep track and answer people. Alysha, I'm sure your videos get way more comments than mine, and I'm pretty sure you don't get a notification for every single comment on YouTube. I mean, when you open your YouTube app on your phone, do you get all the notifications from every comment?
Like 9+. Sometimes, you know what I mean? So I still see them. It'll notify me for every single one, but it'll like clump them all together. But
yeah, exactly.
I seen a comment real quick. It was from, where'd it go? Hope it didn't. Oh, here we go. Cat's eye catcher. Yes. How do you keep up? It's a full-time job. I'm guessing, are you keeping up with talking about comments or YouTube? I'm just going to say YouTube in general. For myself, I still have my day job. I work midnight shift. I'm a direct care worker. I work with kids with intellectual disabilities. I love my job, but I'm also, what's tough about it is I work midnight and I still, like Reggie, I still got them kids. Thank goodness I have a 19-year-old daughter, and my son's finally old enough to work the air fryer. He cooks everything in that air fryer, but I can come home and take a nap. But when they were younger, I don't know how Reggie's doing it. I didn't become a YouTuber until my son was 6 years old, where he was able to take care of himself. But other than that, I have a Excel sheet. I wonder if I can pull it up. I'm scared to show my reverse screen, so I'm not. I have an Excel sheet that tells me exactly what I have to do. So I'm going to see if I can bring this up. We're going to risk it. If the camera messes up, we're going to end the live stream now. And if it doesn't, you're going to see exactly how I do my schedule. So this is under
we tried it before. It worked without the live stream. So let's see if it works.
Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm pulling up my Google Sheets. Here's my calendar. Don't mind me. Oh, we're in June, not July. All right, I'm going to try to put on. Oh, your fingers are crossed. I wasn't looking at the screen. Okay. Here we go. Screen share. Is that the screen share? That's not the button.
No, that's just the different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Screen share. Okay. Let's hope it works. Is it working? Wait. Can you still hear me? Am I sounding funny?
I can still hear you normally, but
Yay,
I'm waiting,
okay, let me show you my calendar.
waiting for people in the chat to say if they can hear you normally.
All right, so here is my schedule. I put this all on a Google Excel sheet. As you can see, what's today? Look, I have a live stream right here. And for myself to get more views to my blog, I live stream, my YouTube, I blog, I write patterns. I use something called Tailwind. For me to promote myself, I promote myself on Pinterest. And to do that, to use Pinterest, you need to post like 30 times a day, and that's entirely too much. So I use an automatic service. So I make sure I do on my Tailwind, my Facebook business page. I'll write out for a whole week, not write out, but I'll pre-schedule all my posts for my Facebook business page for the whole week. I'll do that on Saturday. I have a new pattern coming up where I have these crochet slippers. I have to send them to the pattern testers and create a blog and edit it. As you can see, it's not just flowers and daisies. It's a full-time job. It's something that I have to do every single day. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Back to us again. So I literally have to write out a schedule to be Littlejohn Yarns. At first, when I first started, it was just YouTube videos. And the more things I've added, YouTube I thought was tough. Then I thought writing patterns was tough. Then I figured it out. Then I thought blogging was tough. Then I figured it out. And you just got to squeeze it all together. And I'm going to get you blogging, Reggie. You just need to get them babies older.
As I've said, give me some time to work on that age thing of the children. Yeah, I'm also working on a machine that accelerates that. We have a question from Nicole. She says, would a left-handed crochet specialized channel be a niche or too niche?
It'll be perfect. Yeah, she's not here today, but
Left is right.
What's her name? Sandy.
Left is right crochet with Sandy.
Yes, I think that's absolutely perfect. So you might think there's not enough left-handed people in the world. They need you. One of my friends, her name's Mama 12. She sometimes joins us. She's left-handed. To watch my tutorials, she has to place her phone in front of a mirror, literally in front of a mirror. So it's in reverse. If she go to one person all the time, you corner the niche all to yourself. Do it.
About doing tutorials for crochet for left-handed people, there are channels who do both. So the people who are right-handed, they do their tutorial to the right hand and then they flip the videos. The problem about that is that you have to record yourself saying the stitches the other way around. So if you do your tutorials that way, you film them right-handed and then you flip them and then you have to vocalize them left-handed. Yeah, then you have to.
I got a tip for that. As long as you don't use the word left or right, you can just use the same video and mirror it. Just flip it.
Yeah. No, flipping the video is the easy part, but you have to flip your not flip your voice, but re-record yourself saying the words. So saying the stitches. So because if you go from right to left, it would be double crochet, single crochet, and from left to right will be single crochet, double crochet. So you have to record only your voice over your own video and then put the two of them together. So that is the reason that a lot of the channels who are right-handed don't do that, is because this takes a lot of editing work to flip your videos to fit left-handed as well. But there are some channels out there who do that. And I think if you are already a left-handed crocheter, putting a channel out there is strictly for left-handed crochet, that's a total niche. I mean, that's people will have a channel that's only for left-handed crochet, and not those flipped videos that sometimes are not 100% right.
Well, Unapologetic Mocha says she's a lefty. And we had, okay, I'm going to butcher your name. Viviticus. I can't read it. Vivitic. Something Wallace. I finally made it to the live event. I'm glad you made it to the live event. This is like a 2 drinks and a half, so I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, but I'm going to go directly into Dieta. This will be my very first Father's Day without my dad. We lost him in October 6th last year, so having a sad time right now, trying to keep busy, so crocheting is helping. Everybody send big hearts and warm loves to Miss Dieta. I am so sorry for what you're going through right now, and I know your father loved you and you loved him very much. And I don't mean to change the subject on this, but speaking of Dieta, Miss Talented Woman, I'm starting to keep anything that's ever been sent to me through Happy Mail. I'm going to keep directly behind me. If you'd like to send something Happy Mail, all the links will be down below. But Dieta, she made this beautiful card, handmade for my son, but I did not trust him to keep it. So now I took it from him, and it's always going to be, excuse me, I dropped it, behind me forever on all of my live streams. So thank you so much, Dieta. Oh, Whisper. Oh, go ahead.
We have a question that I know you have something to say about. So Crafty Chats Cafe asks, what if your niche is a lot of little things, lots of crafts and just a little bit of each? Would that be too messy?
It will be, unfortunately, I don't want to rain on your parade. It would be too messy. It's all about the YouTube algorithm and what people want to see. When YouTube is looking for something relevant, when they come to me or when they come to Reggie, they know it's going to be crochet. And the longer we do this, the more authority we build within our small niche. But if I spread myself over a lot of projects, it'll be harder to get views. Even for myself, let's say at Reggie's 1,000 and my 80,000 subscribers, I'm able to diversify a little bit more than Reggie can. If you're just starting, no. Try everything and check your analytics, and whatever video pops the most for your channel, that's your niche. That's going to be it. Focus hard on it. Do not spread yourself thin, because you'll never grow. Niche it down and corner that market. That makes sense?
We have, oh man, now I have to pronounce that name that you couldn't.
Isn't it worse? It's horrible.
Vivitius Humfire Wallace.
Just Wallace. Her name's Wallace.
Okay, so Wallace says, I'm left-handed, but I taught myself to crochet right-handed when I was 7. Didn't know that there were left-handed crocheters.
Huh. There are.
And you changed your name before coming on the live stream just to have us try to pronounce it, right?
Oh, mine?
No, not you, her.
Hers. When people see my name, they always call me Alysha, Ashley. I'm like, it's Alysha. You know, my mom spelled it with a Y. What else is in the comments? Let's see. Okay, we got Coach MN. Hi, ladies. So nice to see you both. Alysha, just wanted to thank you so much for making some of your patterns like the halter top for heavy ladies like myself. I love all of them. You're welcome. I'm happen to be top heavy. You know, you can't see I'm down low down here. I happen to be top heavy. But I noticed on a lot of I don't make them anymore because I happen to put on some crochet weight. When you crochet a lot, you don't walk a lot. So, but when I was on these, making these tutorials for the halter tops, they're all for tiny little tiny girls. I'm like, I can't fit these tiny girls halter tops. I need a big girl halter tops. So being a D cup lady, I made some tutorials. See, I niched it. I found a good video. There was not enough D cup ladies that had halter tops. So I supplied videos for it. And tips for you guys with the bigger chest, and you see all these cute little halter tops for the tiny girls, you can still make that top. Just keep adding, increasing rows, and it'll eventually fit your chest. That's all there is to it.
Alysha, we have a super chat from Wallace.
Oh my girl, can you phonetically type out your name so we can like pronounce it correctly? But cheers to you.
Cheers.
Vivicus. Vivicus. I got it. Viviticus. Ding.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bubbles. Where's my bubbles at? Thank you, Viviticus. It only took me 5 pronunciations to get it. Oh, Lisa's Crochet. This is another crochet YouTuber. I mentioned her a couple live streams ago about the top 10 underappreciated YouTubers. Completely hilarious. Oh, but I was reading her comment. I got sidetracked. Where is it? Hi, Alysha. I'm making one of your tutorials now. Awesome sauce.
Yes.
Okay, where we at?
Oh, I wanted to say, you were talking before about tutorials. If you are a content creator and you do tutorials, it is very helpful if the pattern that you're doing a tutorial for, if there is a way that you can explain to your viewers how to size it by themselves. That way you don't have to explain or say the numbers as separate numbers for each and every single size. If you work a simple pattern that is easily adjustable, those are the most successful videos. Those are the videos that will get the most people watching and doing, because it is a lot easier when you tell your viewer how to size it by themselves. They don't have to start figuring it out. They don't have to start doing the math. They don't have to start playing with it because you did a men's sweater and they liked the look of it and wanted to make it a women's sweater. So it's very, some of the patterns are maybe more tricky in that part, but if you can get your pattern to work in a very simple way of sizing, that's a like a $100 pattern, you know, like a golden pattern, gold medal pattern.
That's what I try to do. If I make a sweater, I always say my sweater patterns are like super basic. They're 2 squares and rectangles, so you can easily size it for yourself. With how can I explain my tutorials? You can blank out. You can watch the video for 5 minutes and figure out how to do my pattern. Crochet a granny square until it reaches your shoulders. It's your size. All right, I had a comment. Where was it?
Barb is here. Whisper SDI. She says, I was going to shower and head to bed and read, but when my girls are still on, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, Barb.
Yay, Stinky Barbara. Thank you so much.
Keep Barb.
I don't mean to call you Stinky. Barbara is awesome. You make sure you check her out. Under Facebook, you can find her, Whisper Crochet. She makes beautiful hand-dyed yarns.
Yes. Oh, I actually have some of her yarn here.
Oh, give me where is it?
This is Barbara yarn.
See, look at that promotion. I wish I would have put you after the live stream. I'm going to put her down in the description box below, all of her information. Look at this. Put that yarn back out, girl. Look at this beautiful yarn. Whisper Crochet. Gorgeous. Okay, any other comments? Know what? Actually, we should probably wrap this up. Amazingly, I've only planned to have this live stream go for 1 hour.
How did we talk for 2 hours? Maybe that's like 1 hour each of us.
That's what it was. But I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope this video helped you. If you want to get into the crochet YouTube field, do it. Don't be afraid. Jump off and just jump off the diving board and do it. Do you have any last tips for anybody that want to be a crochet YouTuber?
Just start. Just film your first video and put it out there.
Yes. All right, guys. I'll see you all next week. I don't know what the topic will be. Reggie, you stay with me because you'll still be there. But I'll see you all on the very next tutorial. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.